All right, guys, I think we got it going. Let me know in the chat. All right, I think something changed. I don't know what it was. All right, it looks like it's different now. So, all right. So this is part of the deal, technical difficulties. I gotta figure out what happened there, but what matters is that we're rolling, okay? So let me see. Okay, good. Yeah, I think things have been changing. All right. All right, definitely there are new things. Let's do it, Roberto, let's do this. Okay, guys, so I think, let me just make sure we're good to go. It's a little bit weird. I think we're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Let me just make it full screen. That way you guys can see everything. All right, so I'm gonna start taking challenges. Don't forget, completely up to you what time control you use. Let's try to learn from these games and analyze them after, unless I blunder too badly. So hello, hello, hello. All right, guys, let's do it. Let me take my first opponent. Got it. And we got the white pieces. Let's do it. All right, who's this guy playing this opening? Come on. Come on, guys. Hello, hello, hello. A lot of friends from India, always a lot of friends from India, so happy to have you aboard. Now, what if we just... Nah. Right, let me go bishop g5. All right, let's see if you guys have... Okay, let's see if you guys have reviewed lesson 96, I think. Okay, this cannot be right. It just cannot be right. What if knight d5? I guess I could just take... let's play 6. Burn variation, absolutely, absolutely. Now, not saying I'm playing it right, just testing you guys on the Pierce defense. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to... Just a moment, guys. Let me go to... Let me see. Okay, so... No. Okay, guys, let me know if you get any annoying notification sounds. If that's the case, I gotta change it, but if not, no worries. All right, let me take here. And we castle with check. And here we go. So at least we are fully developed. This is looking good. Hello, hello, hello. Come on, man. That's what you have to say. That's what you have to say. Yeah, no. I just realized the notifications are from chess.com. Hey, I create them with you in mind, Roberto. With you in mind. So I'm just thinking of you when I write that. All right, so let me just bring the other rook, guys. Something good has to come out of this. All of our pieces so active. My opponent is completely behind in development. King in the center. There has to be something here. We still don't know, but the principles say we have to have something. Yeah, but guys, we should know by now. We shouldn't go by the rating. We have to definitely play as if we were playing the best player in the world. We never know. Sometimes we play someone that has a low rating and they play better than anyone else. And you've seen it here. I've gotten destroyed by players of all ratings. So don't go by that. Okay. Okay, let me play knight b5 now. So you see, the moment we have 4 pieces set up properly, our king is safe, we start to attack, little by little. Hello, hello, hello. No, you know, it's what we've talked about before. I mean, no doubt that maybe the 150 attack is the most aggressive and or probably the best way to go about it. But also many people, remember, they don't invest a lot of time preparing against the Pierce defense or the modern defense. So what they do is they just choose something that is easy to implement in case they ever come across it. And the 150 attack is just, if you're an aggressive player, just put the bishop on e3, pawn on f3, queen d2, castle opposite side, and let's play chess. All right, so I think I'm gonna take here. That's a free pawn. We're still hitting the rook. We're hitting a6. So we have to be okay here. Now, guys, yeah, I'm just accepting challenges as we go. So in the order that they came in, I'm accepting them, okay? Well, they have no choice. They have no choice. They just have no choice. So it's not a big deal because I know they have to do it. So, nah, just kidding. No respect, guys. No respect. Everyone is always destroying me here, so there's no respect whatsoever. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so this has to be something good. I still don't know how to exploit it. Okay, what would you do? Pretend like this is your game. Okay, this one looks good. And then we're hitting here. What if we go here? There's no checkmate or anything? Ooh. Oh, look at this. Knight f4, and then we take here twice. But the king could go over here. But then rook e7. Oh, look at this. There has to be something good. Knight f4, g6, knight g6, rook e7. There's nothing after that. I mean, way simpler to just take here. But for the sake of finding something nicer, see you next week. Good luck with your exams, okay? Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's take. Cha 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 cha. That was a double check, guys, by the way. Very nice to have those double checks. Now the question is what to do next. What to do next. Okay, check. We got only a few seconds, but we should be able to make it work. I don't think the king is gonna get on the e file. I have my rook. Oof, they went there. Okay, double check again. Let's take. Okay, now I know that you're gonna find many ways to finish this, but let's see what we get. All right, that's mate. All right, guys, our opponent definitely didn't review lesson 96, I believe, Pierce against the burn. So we gotta have that. We gotta, if that's the case, if this is you wanna go back, review that variation, you have it under control. So next time you're not gonna go through the same. So hey. Well, congrats. Definitely you have to be doing something else. You have to be doing your tactics. You have to be doing something else. All right, so let me, thank you, sir. Let me go to the next one. And okay, so I have it here. Okay, black pieces, let's do it. Let's play. All right, guys, so let me play e5. Let's see how it goes. Now, it looks like my opponent is playing like the check Pierce lesson 51, but he's playing it with the white pieces. That might be the case. Anyone out there listening? You should write a book about it. I'm just accepting challenges, guys. That's all. Just accepting challenges. Nothing crazy. All right, so bishop d7. Once more, we're fully developed. Yeah, let me just castle. And now we just play chess. All right, let me do h6. Prophylactic move, preventing bishop g5. What to do? Okay, let me try to bring the knight around. There's none. There's just none. There's no way there's any. All right, so knight is back defending the pawn. Of course, they could take my bishop, so now they have the pair of bishops, but we should have something here. Now, for black, immediately notice how we have a backward pawn, left behind pawn. I was expecting something like rook d1, quickly drilling on it. Okay, let me do this. No worries. We're gonna be here. We're here every week, so no worries. All right. So now we go d5. So that pawn, we don't want to keep it for too long. It could be a long-term liability. So we're just gonna find a way now to get rid of it. Notice that this move, a little bit odd. The bishop keeps being blocked. They still don't develop it. Oof. Or even h1. So let's see. Of course, we have to consider, guys, our opponent's replies. What could they do? Well, they could do bishop f3. They could do f3. We have to have something prepared. So that's why I hesitated. I was about to just take with the knight, but let's see. Oh, but you can just, I think if you just put my username, you're gonna find me on chess.com. You'll send the challenge, okay? All right, so here I had prepared e4. Just send the challenge. Just send a challenge. So as they come in, I'm just accepting them. And okay, so this is interesting. I was definitely not expecting that. What to do, guys? And again, in all of these games, pretend, okay, if this were me playing this game, what would I do? What to do? Okay, let me just, no. The thing is that this pawn is in the air, so I need to defend it. I don't know, dude. I don't know, chess, dude. Queen e5, queen e4. No, queen e4 cannot be. Okay, okay. So queen e5. The only thing the only reason why I didn't play queen e5 is because I'm thinking, okay, in the future they're gonna do rook e1. I'm gonna be a little bit weird. Okay, very nice. That's a very nice move. That's a very nice move. All right, we keep coming here. You got it. You got it. Now look, forget about that big number. It's all about consistency. It's all about consistency. Just train consistently. Like just whatever time you have for chess every day, just make sure that you come up with a training plan. Just like the one we talked about on lesson 102. So let's say your Mondays is your tactics day. Well, that day you're gonna do your tactics for whatever time you allocate. 1 hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours, you do your tactics. I don't know how many it's gonna take, because sometimes in one session of 1 hour, you could do 20 exercises. Sometimes you could do 1, sometimes you do 3. If you do it properly, it's not about the time, it's how much you get out of it. Calculate, challenge yourself, and so on, okay? So guys, there's no shortcut. You have to put in the time and consistency. That's important. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take. Okay, this should be fine. Hey. Well, nice to see you here. And yeah, we're here every week. Okay, they keep bothering me with that pin. So, but I think they just dropped the piece. They're doing what I typically do, which is get fancy, and then I just get in trouble. All right, so let me just go back. All right, light squares are weak. Oh, by the way, guys, lesson 194 coming out on Saturday is exactly about that. How to exploit the weak squares. So let's see if I can give you, yeah, I think this is already trouble. All right, so we got that one. Nothing too crazy. My opponent just gave me a break with the light squares and we took it. All right, guys, so those of you who were asking, here you can see I have the challenges coming in. I'm just accepting as they come in, okay? Now, I'm going to skip these first 4. I just don't like the usernames. No, just kidding. And what a bad joke. What a bad joke. All right, so here we go. Did I already play Pierce Defense? Well, let me play one time and then next time we play something else, okay? Yeah, that a lot has to do with calculation. Make sure you're not playing too fast. And another thing, guys, many of us don't do it, but try to allocate one day of the week where you do endgames. And queen endgames or rook endgames, queen endgames, they're pretty challenging. So it's worth it to put some time into it, at least train them from time to time, because we're very likely to get rook endgames, queen endgames. So we have to put in the time and review it. But what you're describing, it was probably you miscalculated, you blundered a pawn at some point, or you got checkmated. So just as you train consistently, especially your tactics, that's going to improve, okay? Good game, and thanks for joining. Guys, I did not skip anyone. I was joking. I took the person who was first in line, okay? Okay, so look, I'm doing the same thing my opponent was trying to do to me before. So lesson 51, just threatening to take the pawn for free. They defended it. Well, I strike the center, develop my pieces, castle, and we just play chess. That's it. Yeah, that's lesson 102, guys. Lesson 102. Just go to video 102. You're gonna see it right there. It'll be interesting to just do it. No. No. Okay, so there we go. Now, guys, look, truth is that if you play 5-5, it's gonna add up to, it's the same thing as 10 minute game with the increment. So not a big deal. And besides, the whole point is for us to learn from our games, that you feel comfortable. Some people don't feel comfortable with blitz, even though you guys have to get some exposure to time pressure. So at least once a week, you might say, you know what, today I'm gonna play blitz. I created them and they're there. So I created them. Guys, you don't know how many hours it takes. It seems like it's not a big deal. Like it doesn't take a lot of effort, but it does take time. So when you do it, you're not going to forget. Besides, since I repeated so much, I don't forget. Okay, so do we take first or do we take the knight first? Okay, I'm going to take here. No one is asking me to define this, so I'm going to keep the pressure. That's a free pawn right there. Hello. All right, there you go. But don't forget, guys, openings are just a small part of your game. The most important part is middle and end game. But anyways, thanks for your feedback. And here we're using it. Let's see if we can convert this small advantage that we have. I still need to develop my knights. All right, so of course we shouldn't take that pawn. That seems like a poison pawn. Let me just go back. I should make one. C5, C4. No. What to do, guys? What to do? D5. Interesting. Like if I could get rid of these doubled pawns, interesting. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Hello. Anyone who sends a challenge, guys, by the way, don't forget, hit that like button. There are like 1,000 people already. No, 1,000 people. Let me see. It says there are 1,000 people connected, only 16 likes. Come on. No, guys, seriously, just send the challenge. You're gonna see my username somewhere here, probably under the board, right here. And just send the challenge on chess.com, okay? Take, no. Okay, so I'm gonna take. I hesitated there because I'm activating this bishop, but not a big deal right now. Let me just try to simplify everything and get to an endgame. I'm up a pawn. To me, that's more than enough. Now, notice how these bishops are aiming at my king. So I need to be very, very careful. Like their tactics, like if they take now, they might be at some point trying to take, then knight g5, queen g4. I don't think it works just yet, but I need to be very, very careful. Yeah, I just don't like this. This is already, my intuition is telling me you gotta do something about that. So let me develop quickly, bring pieces to the king side. I gotta take. No, guys, that would be too much. And not for me, I don't really mind it, but I know there are people waiting as well. So at max 10 minutes, 5-5, 10 minutes, or if you want to, there's something around that, okay? If you're gonna destroy me, you're gonna destroy me with that amount of time too, so. All right, probably there are more efficient ways to play here, probably rook d8 and so on, but I'm gonna keep it simple. Simplify, I'm up a pawn, this is my extra pawn, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to convert that advantage. Long way to go, but that's the plan. Thank you. Yeah, that sounds good. 10-0 is fine. Now, just consider 5-5 might even be more time, okay? And you have that, you have the increment in case you go low on time, you have a good position, you can convert. All right. All I need to do is simplify everything. Let's go to that end game. I'm gonna accept yours at 12 a.m. in the middle of the night. I'm gonna accept yours. But for now, we're gonna keep it cool. I don't want you to fall asleep. Welcome to the club. Okay, so now it's time to improve my rook, putting it on the same file as that queen. They're probably gonna hate my queen now, but not a big deal. It'll be interesting if rook here. What if you just go knight f6, hitting the rook as well? Nah. Now this bishop, I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit concerned because at some point they could do moves like a6, just weakening my structure and then collect. Okay, I'm gonna take now. Let me improve my knight. Try to get the rook to the 7th rank. No, today, remember that we had some technical difficulties at the beginning. I couldn't send it to Twitch, so it's only us here on YouTube. Anyways, guys, you know that our course is here on YouTube, so I'm optimizing it for YouTube. I just send it to Twitch because why not? If we can, we do, right? But it was not working today. All right, so rook d2 or move my knight. Okay. Now, of course, always look for in-between moves. If this bishop had a way out by attacking another piece or by doing check, I need to pay attention to it. Here, I didn't see it. All I'm calculating is they take, I take back. They get an isolated pawn. They could do rook e1. Yep. But then I could go after this guy. You see, that I calculated. I could go here, but they stay active. So I'm going to just keep it cool. And now activate or rook e8. I'm going to go rook d8. Thing is, if I go here, they could easily go rook d1 to penetrate. I can never get the pawn because of my back rank. So let me just control the only open file on the board right now. I'm just accepting challenges on chess.com, guys. Just send your challenge. My username is going to be right here, right under the board. And that's it. All right, so this one looks good, actually. Let's go for the base of the pawn chain. We put pressure on it. The only thing I need to do besides this is bring my king over. We talked about this concept in the endgame. What piece should I improve first? I like to follow this rule where you simply improve them by value, by the order of their value, right? So if the rook is 5 points, I improve the rook first. In the endgame, we've said the king we estimate is like 3.5 points. So if I had a king and a knight, I would improve the king first, then the knight. Okay, so this is gonna be free pawn. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, back rank. Let me go like this. I don't want to do g6. Nah. Yeah, I have a few. I still have some private students. Yep. Actually, some of you are already here. Okay, so now we have two connected pass pawns. This should be pretty easy to convert. This is isolated. Should I go check, then take? Now, let me go. Let me try this. You know, this is an endgame. This endgame it will be interesting to check it out with the engine, see how well we play it and so on. Sounds good. Yeah, there you go. Roberto knows one of them. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay, check. just to see if they go over here, we collect with a check. If they go away, well, that king is going to be out of the picture. So let me just take. So it's different, guys. If we had taken right away, then I don't think it's going to be as effective. Okay, so they just took. Okay, this is now very easy king and pawn endgame. We simplify everything, and this pawn is always going to be a burden to that king. So my king goes for these guys, their king goes for this pawn, and it should be pretty easy to finish. It all comes down to pawns, absolutely. Okay, guys, we got that one, and let me go to the next one. Okay, look, this one is not responding, so something happened there. This one the same. Okay, this one, we got it. And let me play E4, see what happens. Sicilian defense, let's do it. Ah, you're the one. Okay, okay, okay. Good game, by the way. Very good game. Very good game. Let's do it. You know, I haven't played it in a while. I think last time we played it here, I was the black pieces. Someone played it against me. All right, so guys, we're doing King's Indian attack against the Sicilian. Nothing too crazy. We got our setup, and now the plan is just very simple. This C3, D4, it's not like the only way to go, but it's a very simple plan. Yeah, that's always something that it could be a little bit annoying if you don't have the time to just keep up with all of the theory and so on. I mean, even the Ruy Lopez, there are lines that you don't have to review that you don't have to memorize so much. Like if you look at the exchange variation, Bobby Fischer used to play it very nicely. So just take on C6 and play chess. Yeah, we do them often here. Like on Thursdays, we typically either play like this or we just do a tournament. And probably that's what we do next week, okay? Just every week we try to do something different so that Richard doesn't get bored. I mean, he's here, man. He's viewing this, so yeah, yes. Look, Roberto is... We're going to see him soon challenging Carlsen if he's still the world champion by then. Just give him a few years. Just a few years. All right. H3 right away. Why not? You know, if you have the time, the more you learn, guys, the more chess you know, the better. Anything you can absorb, the better. But just don't prioritize it over anything else, right? So I would rather have you improve your middle and end game. When it comes to openings, yes, the day that you have assigned or allocated for openings, if you already have yours under control, okay, let me just review this, or let me review a game. Like a lot of the ideas that I have from other openings is because I review games, focus on middle and end game, but they play a specific opening and I get ideas from those openings. But don't feel like you have to. It's not like you have to really... It's not like you have to play E4 to improve. Your improvement is going to come from middle and end game. Now, what I have a lot of my students do, is, yes, if you're a D4 player, okay, play E4 just even for fun online, and you get some exposure to those position types and so on. Okay, so it looks like we are fully developed. It's not like we have any advantage or anything, but we got a comfortable position. Now, should we let him take? All right, let's see what happens. Probably E6. Hello, hello, hello. Well, I gotta send you, of course, reviewing starting middle game. But if you go to here on YouTube, you go to my channel, go to the playlist. There's a playlist with all of the middle game lessons on it. Just go over it, review them once, twice, guys. That's something that I was talking to a student of mine the other day. With strategy, positional books, don't read them only once. You read it, you finished. Okay, let me read it again. Let me see if I really got the concepts when I read it again, if it comes to mind right away. If not, read it a third time. It's like when you do tactics. If you do forks, you do 100 forks, then you see it automatically. Same thing has to happen with these strategic patterns. So anyways, these pawns, they look ugly, but look how much control we have over the center. We might start putting pressure on e7, or maybe not yet. This knight really ugly. What if I go bishop g5? Okay, let me see what happens here. Yeah, we prepared it together. We did prepare it. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. You got 3 books for the price of one. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, we don't have much time, so let me go back. I really wanted to double up here, but we couldn't. All right, guys, we got that on time. Definitely, let me see what the evaluation is here. There's no evaluation. Okay, so if I show you, apparently it was slightly better for white, but still there's a long way to go. Okay, there's a long way to go. We got the pair of bishops, very good control over the center, but there's definitely a long way to go. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to next challenge. I think these two didn't respond. Still, I keep clicking, and we got this one. All right, 1675. This is a what? Let me make sure I know. Okay, so we got d4. We go with g6. Okay, we're playing 3 minute. Okay, there's no increment, so I gotta be aware of that. Okay, this is the fianchetto variation. Now, let me just go. Let me go knight c6, see what happens. Now, this is a full King's Indian defense fashion. All right, we gotta have a Caro can today. Let's see. Well, it's not easy. First of all, it's not easy. Second of all, it hasn't been a goal of mine, guys. I did really focus on chess for a few years when I was in Cuba. I was like 12 through 16 that I came to the US. And that's it. I forgot about chess. I got back into chess because life is crazy, but I was not planning to. And today, if you want to go for GM, you have to not only dedicate time to studying consistently, that has to be your main focus in life, and you have to really put up with traveling. You have to look for tournaments. You're not going to become a GM staying at home, right? So you have to look for tournaments, and that takes time and energy and money. So yeah, that's why. But to answer your question, it's never been a priority. I enjoy chess, and now I'm teaching it, but that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm accepting challenges. Okay, let me just go f6. Keep it simple. Not forget this is no, and look, and you have to eat, you have to stay somewhere. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Now, is there anyone in the chat, guys, who has anyone who didn't end up where they think they would? Anyone who is just doing something completely different to what they thought they would do in life? For better or worse, of course. 94, 97. Now, notice how my bishop looks ugly here, but it has a very important role. So now it gets improved. I keep the pair of bishops, then I fight for that open file. Very solid. Just keeping it simple. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it. Guys, that is on lesson 102. If you go to my YouTube channel, lesson 102 is exactly about a training plan. Now, I'm not concerned about this pin. They don't have anything to add more pressure to it. To add more pressure to it with. So let's see. Probably. I could have probably, but wasn't so sure about that. Okay, I think we got that knight, or we got the rook. Maybe it should have gone down. Now, careful not to trade too many pawns. Probably I shouldn't have allowed that to happen, but I'm taking here, and then we get a pass pawn. No stalemates, okay. All right, guys, we got that one. It got tricky. Now, a5, could I have? Let me see if I could have. Now, guys, you can play any time control you like, but it's better if you're gonna play 3 minutes, put the 2-second increment. That way, you have time to think at the end. Like my opponent had to be better at some point, but then time pressure is hitting you. It's different if you had the 2-second addition every time you move. Okay, so I was looking at a5, but I wasn't sure if I would get enough compensation there, because then that pawn is too close to promotion. I don't have many pieces, and they always had that king f1. It worked because we had that bishop before, but anyways, good game. That was a good game. No, that was a very good game. I think you had me. Actually, let me see, because I think you had me there at some point. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got 83%, 72%. You had a miss win, so you had me. At some point, I know you had me there. Let me see. Okay, this is all theory. E5. Rook E8. Now, what was a better move instead of Rook E8? Okay, so now, mental note, guys. You see, when you play, you review the game after. You have to review your games after. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and he was so excited because he just made it to 1800. He's like, and he started to play like not long ago, and he just made it to 1800. And we were talking, and one thing he's not doing is reviewing his games after. So I'd rather have you play 5 games and review them than 20 games and you don't review any of those. So anyways, for me now, I know instead of rook e8, e4, bishop d8, we had to play it, bishop e6, that e4, never played it. Now it registered, next time I'm going to keep it in mind. f6, e4, every time I don't play e4, it's a mistake. King f7, e4, e4 all the time. Let me see. Yeah, it's slightly, it's roughly equal, but e4 has to be played. Okay, here I already felt better. Now, rook d8 was a mistake. I didn't see, honestly, I didn't see this. I looked at 91, I'm thinking, oh, maybe 93, but no, he just wanted my pawn, and he took it. So now, it goes all the way to 112. So way better for white, but then at some point he blundered. c6, another mistake. I took, so all I'm doing here, guys, this c6, clearly not a good move, but I'm just looking for ways to complicate the game, because I'm already losing anyways. Yeah, this was the blunder then. Bishop d5 right away. Same idea you did, but a little bit sooner. a5, you're right. So you called it, you said a5, and I was just trying to be careful here. Yeah, d5. Then, yeah, so just looking for counterplay. You see, I made mistakes, and all I'm thinking is complicate the game, pin the knight, look for something. Blunder, come on, e4 is gonna keep haunting me. Yeah, okay, that was the miss win. That was the miss win. So instead of taking, just f3. Yeah, and then this move fails because they take back and they defend the rook. So taking that pawn was the mistake. Yeah, after bishop b4, it goes to 168 for the black pieces. Yeah, this one when I did it, I was like, yeah, the rest pretty easy. Now let me go to next game. And this doesn't work. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, got that one. And white pieces, okay, did anyone, okay, let me play c4, see what happens. Okay guys, English opening, let's see how it goes. Okay, I thought that question was for me. Okay, so now when we talked about the English opening lesson, that one I don't remember the number, I want to say 130 something. We talked about the Botvinnik triangle, so let's see how that goes. I'll be waiting. Probably I'll be done by 12 something, but let's see. Maybe we can make it. And again, this is another opening that it is a system. You just need to know where your pieces go, make it to the middle game, and then play chess. Ideally, you'd review games and get familiarized with the typical plans that you do in the middle game, but we'll see. Okay. Now guys, think of what you'd do if you were the white pieces. I'll be right back, okay? All right, sorry about that. And okay, I know all of you guys know the plan here for white. If you don't, let me know. Let me tell you, it's the same that we do in the Vienna from lesson 34. The only difference, like I said, the only difference between this and the Vienna from lesson 34 is that the pawn is on c4. If this pawn happens to be on c2, it's like we're playing a king's pawn opening. Think about that. And now it's the same plan of the Vienna with the fianchetto variation. Ah, there you go. There you go. You know, I think you're already better than me at remembering the lesson numbers, but also the content, because you're definitely always on point. Okay, so they want to do f5 as well. So let's see. This is like giving the King's Indian defense players a taste of their own medicine. Pawn storm on the king side. Yes, that's a different story. Remember we talked about this. You could also do both. Like, look at your pawn structure. It's giving you space on both sides, so you could do both. Now, those of you who are not familiar with these systems, don't worry about the king being, the pawns being, leaving the king alone, because this bishop is acting like a pawn. Also, with the center locked, they cannot really use those lines to attack my king, so we should be fine. Now, take with the rook, take with the pawn. Now, taking with the pawn is very attractive. I continue to have those pawns over here. I open up my bishop, d5 and e4 are available for my knight. Taking with the rook, I'm getting on the same diagonal as this guy. It'll be interesting, but I think I'm gonna just take with the pawn. You got it, you got it, you got it. Now, try to think of your plan. What do you want? What's your ideal position? What do you want your pieces to be at? What do you want this knight to be at? This knight, the queen, the bishop, and then we start working towards it. I'm not that concerned about their queenside expansion. Notice that they cannot even play b5 right now because of that bishop that we opened up. Yep. Life is crazy. I don't think I know many people who actually ended up being what they thought in the first place. Look, you gotta, first of all, of course, it's hard to tell without reviewing your game, see exactly what's going on, but try playing longer time control. So that maybe blitz is not your thing yet. Maybe you're just losing because you're getting low on time or you're getting too nervous. So just relax, play some games without that time pressure, see how it goes. No, 95 or 94 or none. Or G4, G5. Okay, let me improve my knight. We cannot go wrong with that. I was thinking, can they kick me out or something, but we should be fine. Hey. Congrats. María, ¿cómo está todo? Now the main thing that I want to do now is incorporate my queen. Let's see if I can do queen h5 at some point. All good. How are you? Surviving, just surviving here. And yeah, it's almost guys. Not only the week is almost gone, but the year 2023 is already here. Believe it or not. Okay, f6. No, not safe. Not yet, at least. What if I just do f6? Okay, so this is another good game to review with the engine after, see how far we are from the truth here, because there's so many possibilities, so many possible plans here for white. For black, it should be a little bit uncomfortable. I wouldn't be surprised if the evaluation is pretty close to equal, but I think it's easier to play for white. Well, you know, when I first started, I played e4. I just played e4 and I was never a d4 player. Eventually, when I stopped playing regularly, I didn't have a lot of time to review my openings or anything like that, so I switched. I started to play some d4 openings. Not that I replaced, but I added some d4 openings occasionally. And of course, knight f3 as well. But I've always been an e4 player, and I prefer that, I think. But it's good that you guys have exposure to both. You never know, okay? All right, so what to do? Okay, let me keep bringing my pieces. Notice that my opponent is moving pawns. I'm moving pieces, bringing them towards the king side. Okay, so now they're moving pieces. Well, you know, there's one thing which is don't force it. Get that get that knowledge and just have it there, but don't feel like you have to do it every time. Not every game you're going to win with a nice sacrifice. So learn to be patient, learn to be able to swim on both waters. Passive game, okay, play with that, and when the conditions are right, just try to really understand what you need, what conditions you need for that kind of game, okay? So every position, you cannot force it into an attacking game. And that's what happens to a lot of attacking players, that when someone, like if I'm playing someone that I know is really aggressive, I'm gonna try to play solid. And they're gonna be uncomfortable, they're looking for that, they try to force the game, and that's where they make mistakes. So, and besides, give it some time. It's not like you guys read a book or learn something and you're gonna be able to implement it. You're probably gonna have to go over that course 2-3 times, really get the content, then it starts to come to you naturally. Little by little, guys. Little by little. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna take here. Black bishops. No, well, I don't know if that's what you meant. Now I'm thinking knight b4 or knight f4. Okay, let me go knight f4. Knight b4, cheap trick to get to c6, but they could do bishop b7. Nah. e6 is a very attractive square. Yeah, anyways, this game we're going to review it, guys, and the engine is gonna tell us if knight b4 was better, knight f4 probably something completely different. But again, I still feel like it's easier to play as white. We'll see. Imagine if one of our knights landed on f7. Okay, that bishop. That bishop. All right, so we cannot deny our knight that e6 square. Now the question is, what piece is more powerful, the knight on e6 or the bishop on e3? No, not good. Ah, mistake. Interference. Always accepting challenges. Always. Yeah. I was look. That was my plan. I wanted to do something like that, and then my knight from f4 could go to g6. All of that was in the air, but our opponent is also playing. Not so easy. You know, it's hard for me to have favorites, especially when it comes to food. And the other thing is, guys, that I eat anything. I as you can see, I don't gain weight easily, so I eat anything. So favorite snack, I don't really have any. Like something that I might be drinking is maybe like milk and chocolate or something like that. But I don't think it's like my favorite. All right, with that said, speaking of chocolate, can we do bishop d5? Wait, what did I say? Did I say bishop e3 interference? This knight is not hanging, so what am I talking? What am I talking about? Okay, so now I could do this. Bishop d5. Okay, candidate moves, take on c7, bishop d5. What? Knight h5, knight e4. Because I'm thinking, knight e4, if they take, knight f6. Oof, to complicate the game only, I would like to do knight e4, knight h5, something like that. But how about bishop d5? Oh, bishop d5, they're always c6. So always paying attention to what they could do. Knight c7, queen f7. I gotta move my knight again. And then they're taking on b4. Okay, let me go with this. I really liked that knight e4 idea, but yeah, absolutely. And I don't have a minimum. Is that completely up to you? Ooh, is this even possible? Nah. Let's go with what I anticipated. Yeah, 3 minutes is fine, guys. I just don't want it to be too long because I know there are people waiting, but that's fine. Yeah, knight h5. We're gonna review. Knight h5 was probably the move. Now I calculated this. I knew that they could take on c4, but this has to be nice. And I never worried about the rook getting open. Now I worry a little bit, but I'm thinking also I could always take on d4. Hey, up to you. Bring them on however you like, guys. Okay, so that's. Yes, that one, that was a nice game. I think that was the one where he sacked the rook and destroyed me. Absolutely. Yeah, so that game I reviewed it. I should, like I said on the stream, I should have played just what was it? Yeah, not take on G4. Just keep it solid on the king side and continue to attack. So excellent game. Okay, that was a mistake. Was it a mistake? Yeah, that was a mistake. Now, knight d3 might be interesting, but queen f6. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Very interesting game, definitely. Let me see what the evaluation is. Or actually the review. Let's see. Okay, so what do we got here? Two blunders by my opponent. 86%, 83%. Not that bad. And let's see. Okay. F4. Okay, so F4 again. We know this is thematic. We've talked about it so many times. F5, we had to play it. Blunder, we take back. Okay, happy to see. This is the first question we had. Do we take with the pawn or with the rook? I think pretty easy to come up with the answer, but we have to consider both. Then knight d5. G4, not good. Just deploy the bishop. Just deploy the bishop. Hey, hey, hey. And G4. Then knight G3. Bishop E3, finally. Okay. Oof, blunder. Okay, so someone said, Richard, I think it was you. You said queen d2 to probably at some point eliminate that bishop. That was the right plan. That was the right plan. Knight f4. Knight e6, not good. Bishop d5. No, I think I talked about bishop d5 after knight e6. So knight e6 mistake. Rook e1. Knight e5. Knight c7. Okay, look at this. Take on d4. Oh, okay. Someone said knight take the pawn backwards, and I didn't understand because I didn't even consider it. I was focused on bishop d5, knight c7, and I think I said something like knight e4, knight h5. So look at this. We went from 0.13 for black to 127. So that was bad. That was bad. Queen f7, knight d5, take, takes, queen d4. Okay, so I'm happy here with my position, and it turns out black pieces are better. So completely off. Now a5, just a blunder. But up to this point, my opponent had me. 185. Now it's just a matter of converting that. With that said, yes, it's not so easy to play this position, but yeah, absolutely. All of a sudden, the bishop is pretty powerful. The knight. Still, I think the white pieces is easier to play, but yeah, good game. Very good game. All right, guys, so let me go to next one. Okay, so this, not responding. What's going on here? Okay, we got... should we play? Let's see if we can play a King's Gambit, Roberto. No, these guys don't want anything to do with that. So let me just go here. The day you promise to stick around for the 24 hours, we're gonna get one of those. F4, knight F3. Let's play knight F3. Yes, that's a fact. Okay, so I gotta play my bishop on c4. Roberto, pay attention to that bishop. Okay. Richard, this time I'm gonna pay attention to your advice. Can we take? No, of course not. Now, we gotta consider everything, but I don't think it makes sense. Okay, king is stuck in the center. So we should try to get to the king. If they go to the king side, it's not gonna be so safe either. So what's the way to go, guys? If you're playing this game, what would you do? Just think about that. Think about that. The thing is that if I play e5, they play d5. If I play d5, they play e5. If I play bishop e6, they take. I'm like, king's in the center. Let me expand on the king side. No. Trying to enter somehow. If g4, I'm thinking knight h2, hitting g4, and hopefully they open up for us to get something. Since 22 seconds, what do you what do you mean? Guys, I'm going in order. I'm just accepting challenges as they come in, okay? Yes, kind of a hippo. Yep. Hippo. But again, it's a very solid position that they got, but their king is in the center. Okay, so that we considered it. Knight h2. Just trying to open up the position. With my pieces ready, my king safe, we gotta open up the position. Now I'm already seeing, look at these pieces being aligned right here. Careful with this pin. Very, very careful. NM means never mind. So you see that in front of something, it means never mind whatever is after the NM. Also, if you're from Miami, it could be North Miami. F3. This cannot be right. Okay, let me play a prophylactic move here. Just get out the way. Hey. Welcome aboard, mister. Welcome aboard. We're trying to open up this position. They're very solid. King's in the center. We know we have to go for it, but not so easy. Not so easy. All right, let's do it. Well, it's like what kind of doctor? What kind of doctor? By the way, I could never be a doctor. Like, I knew since I was a kid, I was never gonna be a doctor or anything like that. No, because I looked for this kind of players. If I play anyone who has more rating, I'm gonna lose, and I just cannot lose. I just cannot lose. If I lose one game, I just don't play chess anymore. It's just me. It's just me. Well, it's a good one. It's a good one. That you don't need anything else. Okay, my opponent is saying, I'm gonna attack you before you get to my king in the center. All right, let's go. $1,000. I think this is a good time for you to go really strong on tactics. And look, to get from 1K to 1,200, 1,300, 1,400. Main thing to prioritize is not blundering pieces, no hanging pieces, no silly mistakes like that. That you improve your simple tactics. I'm talking about forks, pins, skewers, mate in one, mate in two. If you get to a point where you can see those things quickly, that's it. That's gonna take you to 13, 1400. What did they play? All right. E6, we knew we wanted it. We just had to be ready for it. Bring it on. Your brother, anyone's account, bring them on. Now, absolutely. I'm just accepting challenges, guys. Feel free to send a challenge here on chess.com. Just leave, man. Just leave. Just leave. What's the worst thing that could happen? It's December already. Come on. Okay, instead of a4, d5, c5. Let me see. d5, c5. Well, the thing is that okay, c5, I don't think so. I'm taking here. d5, I take, at some point you're going to have to take with the e pawn, and that's exactly what I'm looking for, opening up lines. Yeah, just opening up lines. Now here, I'm thinking of taking, but what if I take on f7? I don't want to get too fancy. Queen b4 also is very interesting. Simply just leaving. 96. Now we don't have any of that. We have to check, but we don't have any of that. This doesn't feel right, but it might be the only option. Oh, if my queen could enter, if my queen were ready to enter here, it would be different. Now this is me acting like if I know what I'm doing. I know already I'm gonna take that knight, nothing else. But nah, seriously, we have to check, guys. We have to check. Yeah, let me liquidate this here, then e5. Yeah, that king is in the center. That king is in the center. We gotta open up the center. We have to open up the center. All of our pieces are developed. We have to open up that center. Chilean. How do you know he's from Chile? Okay, they said no. Okay, e6 now. Okay, let's just open up the center. Let's bring that rook over. Now they cannot take with the queen. Look at this bishop. They have to take with the pawn. And guys, this king is in the center, but the worst thing about it is that it just cannot go anywhere. King's side is completely ruined. Queen's side is completely ruined. So not so easy to make a decision. What black? What flag? Okay, this is the US flag. Okay, what flag? I think you're just messing with me, man. Okay. Now this, I don't want it. I don't want to take here. Now what's that king going to do? Hello. Went to the king's side. Probably the king's side is worse than the center. Probably king d8 was a better choice. What's up? Nice to see you here. Yeah, now you're definitely messing with me. Definitely messing with me. What to do? Queen g5, f6, so we have to consider that. Knight g4 was better, actually. Yeah, I was f takes or knight takes. I mean, by principle, I'm activating the knight, but on top of that, I was hitting f6. Just send a challenge. You send a challenge and turn off the flash, man. Turn off that flash. I mean, still we could make a silly mistake here and lose, but this has to be pretty easy to finish now. Well, look, you know, look, guys, if you go, I know I've said it before, but if you go to lesson 102, in the comment section, the very first comment I pinned, there are a lot of resources there. I put the resources, people even replied with more resources. So There are many webs. Everything is for free, by the way. All the resources are for free. On top of that, here on chess.com or any other website that you use, you could set up the position you want to practice against the engine. You set it up and then you click on practice versus engine. You have that option as well, okay? I know who he is, but I don't know him personally. Yep. Okay, guys, so this game, not a big deal. Let's go. I mean, well played, but I think we didn't win because we were better. We won because our opponent gave us a little break there. But again, you see, we were focusing on get to that king. What did I do? No. Okay, good. Let me go here. Full. Okay, this one is still not responding. Let me keep going. Okay, so we got, what is this? 5 minutes, no increment, and let's do it. Now here we have everyone's address. We know where they live, so they know they have to behave. So you're safe, guys. You're safe. Okay. Should I play a 4? Let me play a 4. Okay, let's do an F3. No, I'm just going, yeah, in the order they came in, I'm just clicking and just accepting the challenge, okay? Okay, let me try this. Just trying to be aggressive, pinning that knight, putting pressure on it. Let's see if it leads to something good. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Look, what I always say is that we should look at, guys, all of the people who are doing some creating chess content online, we should look at them as a chess school. Like, you have access to a chess school with so many people doing great stuff. So just like if you go to a school, just come up with a plan, find that channel or person that you really like for openings, find that person that you really like for endgame, for middle game, for just review games, and just stick to them. Just stick to those. Do it consistently. You don't have to be like, this is better than the other. Just get the value from them. You have to realize today we have access to things that many people wish they had 10 years ago. Like, you just get online on your phone, your computer, and you have access to a lot of, just look at Nakamura. Like, when I was in Cuba, I only knew Nakamura from some newspapers and books. So all I had was like this serious picture of Nakamura, his games, that's it. Today you can see the guy talking out loud as he plays. You can just even just talk to him in the chat. So you have a unique experience. Try to use it. Be smart about that. Just be consistent and just get a little bit of everything that you like, of course. And there's no reason why you're not gonna make progress with all of that information available. Okay, so should we go with this? Queen f4. I'm a little bit concerned about my king in the center, but at the same time, 95 is so nice. I'm gonna go 95. Yeah. Scotch. Okay, if my opponents play 5, absolutely. I know, and I keep telling people, but no one no one believes me. Now, guys, it's just for some of you, I know that you prefer what we're doing here, but we're all different. We learn in different ways, so I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're just playing games, guys. Playing games. You know, I'll go here and then go after the nah, that cannot be good. Queen f2 is so safe. Queen f4, I like. No, it's not about that, guys. It's not about that. You're going about it the wrong way, in my opinion. Determine how much time you're gonna invest in chess every day. Get a training plan. On Mondays, I'm gonna do my tactics. Tuesdays, my strategy. Wednesdays, my end game. Of course, if you're 1,000 rated, you don't need much more than tactics. So tactics, play games, review them after. So if you have, let's say, 1 hour for Thursdays, well, that hour, I'm going to take 30 minutes to do tactics. I'm gonna play a game after, and I'm gonna leave some room to analyze the game at the end. So just be consistent. It doesn't matter if you play 1 game or 20. Just make sure that whatever you play, you review them after. Make sure that you not only play games, make sure that you do your tactics and so on. Okay, so they said, I don't want to get into that. I respect it. But now we castled. Rook is on the open file. Who banned you? Who banned you? Oh, probably something unnecessary. Guys, use your time wisely. Don't come here to say nonsense. There has to be something better to do with your time. But anyways, if they banned you, probably you put a word that you shouldn't and so on. Just know that whatever you say, you're not gonna offend anyone. Everyone here knows that people could say whatever they want, but it's up to us if we guys actually let it get to us. Okay, 97, or we just take. What do we do? What should we do? Let me see what song that is. That's a pretty nice song. Okay, what is this? Okay. Man, I'm looking for something fancy here, but we don't need anything fancy. We just take the knight, we're good. We move the knight, we're good. Who says we need anything fancy? Okay. Hey. No, man, I don't waste time. I don't waste time with that. Unless you're doing something that is really inappropriate, but I really don't care, honestly. Well, like I said before, life is crazy. You never know. I've met people I never thought I would meet before, and I'm in places that I never thought I would be, so you never know. Guys, you know what I'm looking for, right? But it's just not possible. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. All right. Daniel or Daniel, welcome aboard. No, Daniel, right? In Spanish, we say Daniel. Welcome aboard, mister. Here we are. Today, just surviving. These guys are really trying to get me in a lot of trouble. I'm trying to get something fancy. We don't need that. But let's see if I can do it. No, guys, it's the same thing I was saying before about the Grandmaster thing. Like, you have to, like, it has never been my priority. Like, when I did chess seriously for 4 years, I came to the US and I said, no more chess, let me focus on going to college and so on, and I did. So then I came back to chess and I did it more to teach and so on, but it's never been a big deal. Okay, so No breakthrough. I'm just trying to be fancy here. Like, you could have converted this in many different ways, but all I wanted, guys, was to do this. That's it. I know, unnecessary. Like, I was trying to do this for a long time, but G5 was always open. So I had to bring my rook around to control G5. I didn't have any other piece that could do it. And again, just to, you see, tactical patterns, tactical pattern recognition. Just send a challenge. That's it. Now, this is something that I'm always talking to my students because of things like that. They try to get fancy, and then they have a good advantage. They let it go instead of just simplifying, keeping it cool. But they want the excitement. All right, let me go to the next one. And here we are, full. Again, I'm not skipping anyone. This is, look, I click on it, not working. Not working. Okay, so this one worked, and let's play e4. Let's see if anyone plays e5. I'm pending to play Scotch, King's Gambit. Okay, let me play the Scotch, and I'm gonna play because this is now. Okay, guys, when I started to look into openings, the first opening I played was e4 against e5, knight f3, knight c6. I played the Scotch. Now, if knight f6, Petrov defense, all I used to do was knight c3. I don't want to get into the main line and get into all of that craziness. I didn't have time to prepare. I was already pretty old. I was 12 by then, and I just wanted something simple to get me to the middle game, and that's it. d4. Notice that this is like the Scotch, but this is the 4-knight variation. Well, I think that's life. I think anything that you do in life, guys, just consistency. It's like, what is that movie? There's this movie, that's the main message, which is pressure over time, and is it something redemption? Shawshank, something like that. It's about the guys they go to prison, and the guys just opening a hole, like with a little hammer, little by little. He gets the little dust, he takes it away, and then comes back and keeps doing that for I don't know how many years, and he finally got a huge hole and he got out. But that's the message of the movie. Now, is this a free night, or I'm gonna take it and then see what happens? What do you mean not feeling good? What do you mean? Am I looking at what's going on? What's going on? Okay. F3, F5, Bishop D3, F3, F5, takes. Doesn't feel right. You went the opposite direction. Yeah, you have to find someone else. No, look, I'm going to, like, at the end of the day, inevitably, I like to play at least a tournament a year. Like, even if I don't want to, I feel like, I want to play a chess tournament. And what's happening to me in the past 4 or 5 years is that, yeah, I'll get that urge, I'll go play, but since I hadn't played in a long time, I was out of shape, and I just didn't play. I wouldn't perform like I should. So I'm trying to consistently just train a little bit, even if it's just a little every week, and play more tournaments. So if by doing that I get to 2300, great. But again, it's not like I'm dying to do that. Like, I have many other things going on in life, and it's not the main priority. But it'll be nice. And since I'm already training, I'm going to tournaments, so it's good to aim at something, but not too much pressure. There you go. So Shawshank. Is that how you pronounce it? Shawshank? Shawshank or Shawshank? Shawshank. Exactly. That's the one. It's completely up to you. If you want to rate it or not, completely up to you guys. Yeah. Just, I mean, I'm probably not playing it the best way, but this is simple enough. Stay away from trouble. Now, let me just castle. Now, double pawns, isolated, and that king still in the center. Let's see if we can hurry up and attack the king, or at least put pressure on those pawns. Poco loco, ¿cómo que un poco loco? ¿Quién está un poco loco? Now, same thing. If this were your game, what's your plan? What do you want your pieces to land on? What do you think this bishop should land? How about the rook? What's your overall plan? If we go to a king and pawn endgame, would it be better for us or not really? Oh, my bad. Well, in that case, congrats. And thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot always for the feedback, because of course it's great for me to see that it's working out for you, but also there are people who are starting now with their journey, and it's good that they see that if you do this and this and this, you can make this kind of progress. Of course, we're all different, but it's definitely helpful. All right, so this is a little bit annoying. Always being careful with this diagonal, but we're safe for now. Just review it and try it again. Review it and try it again. Okay, finally, thanks to this move, I was able to improve my bishop, but also I'm now tripling up on that pawn on f7. Maybe I could add more pressure to it. Of course, they also open tap the bishop. I gotta be careful. Yes, that one needs to be improved, but all of my pieces needed improvement. So that one is next. If you think you see a tactic, yeah, for black, right? Yeah, I thought they were gonna play f5. Probably he was looking at it, but it didn't seem convincing enough. Now, bishop c4 now. They take me. I take. Let's do it. So you see, this is that thing with isolated pawns. They're just difficult to defend, and that's why we want to avoid them. There are always good benefits, like this semi-open file I got on the f file is thanks to that pawn being isolated. If I had a pawn on f3 defending it, I wouldn't have the file. But still, it's definitely something to avoid for the most part. Completely up to you guys. I'm here this is a good opportunity for us to spend some time together. If you have questions, ask and play some games. As much as I want to, I won't be able to play all of you. So don't stress it. Not too long. 10 minutes is fine. 5-5, 3-2, 3 minutes, bullet. All of that is fine. Oh, just send a challenge. You should see my username somewhere. You should see my username under the board. Just send a challenge and I'm going to accept them in the order they come in. Yeah, but the thing is, can we convert? Yeah. All right. So we have to even consider these candidate moves. Yeah. Like, look, I'm either doing this or teaching chess or preparing some lessons. So That's why I'm saying, like, whether or not I'm involved, I'm always doing something. So, yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No comments. Well, you gotta, for that question, you gotta go to, let me see if I have Tato over here. Is Tato here? No, Tato is gone. Guys, go to Tato the Forker's channel, and he's following an opening repertoire to get to, I think, 2400. And in any of the videos, you're gonna see a pop-up. Those are the openings that to get you there easily without too much complication. Now, Bishop F7, we gotta calculate. If Rook takes, we're good. What if the King moves out the way? Then we could just go here. All right. Time is a beautiful thing. No, that's not how it goes. You know, you gotta take it. The guy, we don't like each other, so I'm not even gonna ask him. But who knows? Maybe he does. Maybe he does. What to do? Ooh, look at this move, guys. Look at this move. That's a nice looking move, except that is not. So Bishop C5. If they take me, they take with the fork. That's cool. But if I take, they take, I get the bishop, then they take this one because I'm going to be pinned. Okay, let's get out the way. Let's just get out the way. Yeah, that's it. Look, again, I played for a long time the same opening, simple, got to the middle game. That's it. Anytime you could invest in new openings, just invested in middle game and end game. Any opening that gets you to the middle game safely, that's it. That's it. Now, as you move up the ladder, you get to a really high level. Maybe then, yeah, I have to spend more time with my openings, really prepare them, and play a variety of openings. But in the interim, just keep it simple. No, you know, when I get Cuban cigars, like if I go to Cuba, I try to get some because I have friends who really like it. And if I smoke, it's because we have like last time we had a box and my wife and I were like, let's give it a try. But we don't really smoke, we don't drink, we just keeping it quiet. We're just quiet. Okay, take first thing that comes to mind. Bishop F4, I like. Hey, take. What am I missing? Oh, time's up. I mean, not up, but time is getting low. Do we have increment? Tell me we have increment. Okay, it's not as good as I thought. Okay. Now we got the increment, so that's good. Now isolated pawn. Are we up a pawn? No, we're not up. Oh yeah, we're up a pawn. C4 now? No, rook d4 first. No, activate the king. Now, if we do c4, they play d4. So we want to do this first and then play c4. Now we can't, so we go check, trying to get to the 7th rank. Okay, get the king involved. He looks fancy, but be careful with the fancy moves, guys. By the way, no counterplay for my opponent. Now, if they take, happy to take back. If they don't, they let me get to the 7th rank. Now I'm not so concerned about this because they cannot enter. My king is where I want him to be, in the center, controlling e2. My rook is ready to penetrate. They said no, but let's do it. Now you might be asking, why did you go back? Well, obvious reasons. I want to do this little thing here, but even if they go back, this repetition is gonna give me more time on the clock, and just to see my opponent where he is. Maybe he gets nervous and he makes a mistake. So I'm always happy to go back. It's just a one repetition quickly. Okay, so can we do this? No, it doesn't make sense. This check. Also, we talked about the psychological trick of repeating a couple moves and then doing something else. Well, guys, I gotta tell you, I honestly don't mind. If you want to do it for whatever reason, again, this is purely for us to try to learn something from the stream. So it doesn't really matter. It's not to win or lose. So no big deal. Just know I don't really mind it. Okay, we're up a pawn. All of this simplification is just easy conversion now. And that's why you have to study your endgames. You have to know your endgames. Okay, so now we don't need to do that. Now I have 2 versus 1 on the queen side. If I get a pass pawn, that's gonna be a distraction for the king to go there. No, you're right. You're right about that. All I'm saying is, yeah, you're right. All right, guys, we got that one. Yep, there you go. So that was the Petrov. We just played knight c3. We got to the middle game. There we have to play chess. All right, next one. Okay, this still not working. Many of them are unresponsive. Oh, we got this one, and we're playing 3-2, black pieces. Let's play e5. Let's see how this goes. Petrov, let's do it. So same opening, but now from black's perspective. Look at this. Knight c3, exactly how I play it as white, and then bishop b4. That's a good one. Okay, so here, let me see if I remember this. Look, I'm just remembering lines when I'm talking about like 18 years ago. And I remember queen e7 was tricky, castling was the best, but I'm gonna go queen e7. Who has time to play the best move? Was I supposed to take first? No. I was supposed to go knight d3, then knight take. Okay. Okay, this is a Petrov defense. This is a Petrov defense. Let me see what it says. Yeah, if I show you, you guys can see over here Petrov defense 3-knight game, because when they put the knight on c3, that's 1, 2, 3 knights. If I had done knight c6 instead of bishop before, it was the 4-knight, and then they could play what I played, which is d4, which is the scotch. They could play bishop b5, relope, so it would be 4 knights, scotch, 4 knights, relope, and so on. All right, so anything here for us? Knight f2. No, I don't think so. Now, there's one idea here. I remember when I used to play this as white, c4 is an idea to prevent the black pieces from playing d5. Now, knight c5, interesting. Or just d5. No, let's play d5. Okay, trying to go queenside. Guys, I'm going in the order they come in. Just to be fair, I know that everyone wants to get a game in and then analyze it. I'm just going in the order that they come in, okay? What do you mean late? What do you mean late? Today is Thursday. And guys, remember, try to come here so that you ask questions, we learn from the games that we're playing, but there's a huge chance that we're not gonna be able to play. It's just, we've been here for what? It's been 2 hours already, and there's no way we're gonna get to everyone. But anyhow, let's see if we can finish this one quickly. Let's see. What do you mean a new sticker? Guys, sorry, I'm just not on top of things with... You have a new sticker. What is a new sticker? No, I know it's in India, but 10:34 is not that late, guys. It's not that late. C5 takes. C5. Queen a3, forking the queen. Wait, queen a3? Queen a3? At what point? Flare, but where do you see that flare? Do you mean this little thing here? No. Hey, 23 seconds? Okay, this is 3-2. Probably for another 30 minutes or so, guys. Bad move, bad move. Oh, my opponent is playing too fast. Okay, we're low on time, that's why. This is bad. It feels so bad. All right, horrible game, horrible game. Same thing, time pressure, but we got out of the opening safely. We got to the middle game. It's just that time it just makes us play way worse than what we play. Way worse. All right, so let me see. Next one. Okay, guys, what's going on with the flare? What flare? What do you mean flare? All right, I don't know. Okay, I think you mean the little thing, the little green thing. That's for, they give it to people who eat a lot. If you eat your veggies, they give you that. All right, let me go to the next one. And again, these are not responding. Okay, so did I accept 2 or 1? Okay, I think we're good to go. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's play 6, see what happens. Well, if I'm thinking of the right position, you probably want to play something like c3, d4, e5. So eventually you're going to get e5. If not, you're going to have to go with bishop g5. I don't think you have many options. Sorry. Well, no, but I have to. Now I have to. You know what, guys? Let me know if there's a really good movie, like there's a movie that you like. Everyone has to watch this movie. Let me know, because we're always, what do we watch? And then we go online looking for, and sometimes it takes us 20 minutes to find something, and it's not even that good. So just let me know. I have a few. Just let me know if there's anything you're like, okay, you have to see this. Now, RRR, I have to review. I have to see it. At least the trailer. Take, knight c6, or knight c6. Well, hard to tell, but let's see. We're still playing chess, middle game, see what happens. You know, we're gonna have to put up, if we could put like a little survey. Well, if I don't take the bishop, they're gonna take me, right? So anyways, that's their fianchetto bishop defending the king. It makes a lot of sense to get rid of it. And again, if I don't take it, they were gonna take me unless I play knight c6. But then their bishop is pinning my knight to my other bishop, so I think that was the right call, but I might be completely off. Now, how about this and then gain a tempo? No. Hey, that would be nice. How about knight b5? Yeah, that one I saw. That one I saw it. First messenger. No. I'm not saying it's okay. You asked for ways to get rid of it. For the most part, like that's a powerful bishop. You want to keep the pair of bishops. But I mean, if you have, let's say you're attacking the king side, you need to get rid of that knight because he's defending the king side. That's a way to do it. Of course, guys, I cannot give you like do this every time. It depends on the position. It depends on what your opponent is doing. Are they attacking you heavily on the queen side, in the center? But I'm just telling you how you could get to that knight. Okay, so... All right, R. I have to. How come I have never seen the movie? Guys, I'm just accepting challenges on chess.com. Silence of the Lambs. Why does that ring a bell? Why does that ring a bell? Okay, this is looking good for me already. Well, not for me. It's not looking good for me, but I'm already liking this. That E3 move, I like to. It was nice to see that move. Okay, rook to the 7th rank. Of course not. Of course not. KGF. Okay, I watch anything. That's a free night. I watch anything, but for the most part, we're more like in the thriller sort of, because that's a genre that we both agree on. So anything around the thriller, suspense, you know, that kind of that would do it. Hannibal Lecter. Okay, so now we're up a piece. This should be a piece of cake, but we gotta be careful. Okay. Hannibal Lecter. Okay. Knives. Nope, that one doesn't ring a bell. Okay, which one is amazing? True Detective 2. Okay, let me save this here. You better guys, they better be good. Okay, here I calculated this. Let's see if it works. I'm trying to just give this pawn in order to get to take on f2. They said no. Okay. Okay, so I think this is we're about to get fancy without guys, look, if you take back, this is yours. But now I'm thinking, what if I go here? If they go back, fine. Okay, take here, h5, and I'm threatening mate. So this is good. But then if I take here, they go down threatening h3. So I'm gonna take. This is unnecessary. Now 93. Down. Nope. All of that isn't. I could just take and they still have to worry about all of these. But is this forcing at all? No, it's not. Okay. Everyone is, well, I don't know everyone. I'm good. I'm doing great. Take, nope, unnecessary. Just take, okay, this is probably, no, cannot happen. We still have this in the air. All right, guys, there you go. So I'm gonna take only a few more. Let me actually give you some. Let me give you some Latin music here, guys, to change the. All right, let's do it. Okay, next one. Okay. Oh, I'm white. E4, let's do it. Yeah, you play fast there. You had a very nice position. You played a little bit fast. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be easier. Like it will be great, but I don't think it's gonna be easy to get a hold of him. I played Botes. I played her recently. I played against, what's his name, Eric Rosen, but only because I got him online. Like Eric, it was on Title Tuesday, and Botes, I was just playing, and we got matched by accident. Now, guys, there are a lot of you, I'm sure, that you've been here for many streams and we haven't gotten to play. That's why I say try to come here, trying to learn from the games, ask questions, because most likely I'm not gonna get to you. No, but that was simple games. She made a silly mistake, but that's probably one game. Probably if we play 10 games, she destroys me eventually. But yeah, we got lucky there. Okay, this Carol can not going as planned. Thank you. Richard, that one is for you. Yeah, guys, I think instead of H5, if you play the Carol can, like that, if for my opponent, he needs to review that variation. The main line is very popular, so you gotta review that. I think H6 instead of H5. A video song after this match. You know, I'll do it, happy to do it. But my main concern is always that what if it's an inappropriate joke or something? Not for me, but for viewers. You know, we've had a few videos on the Sicilian Benoni. We haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah, I have tried it. I actually have students. It's funny because I have a student of mine that we started to train to do some blindfold training, and he was impressed how he thought that it was impossible for him to do only a few moves, and he is playing now. Like we play a blindfold game, and he gets up to move number 20 easily without getting completely confused. It doesn't get that blurry for him. But of course, we started at first some basic exercises. Then he played a game. He started with like 6-7 moves, and then it gets blurry, then 8, then 12, 16, and so on. So it's not good to do it too much, but it's definitely an interesting training method. Okay, so with that said, I think I'm just gonna castle. Yes, at the right time, yes. We have so many still pending that absolutely. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, now take, nope, not good. Okay, let me get out of the way. I don't want to take and then they take with a check. We'll do. Of course, I remember you guys. I remember you all. I remember you. Okay, so maybe it's time to leave. All right, I think we're just giving back the pawn. I think my queen e2 move was not that good. I think so. They're avoiding me all the time. Yeah, I haven't played them, any of the two. I played Aronian in person, but that was it. Okay, we have to give the pawn back. We cannot have it all. That's just life. Yeah, this bishop, this is not good. My bishop trapped here. Very nice guy, by the way, guys. Very, very nice guy. Everyone was talking about how nice he was. Very, very nice. All the time there, playing with people, just talking to people. Very, very nice. Look, whatever your question is, I haven't seen it. This is the only question. This is the only... Oh, wait. This is not you. You changed your account? Nah. Okay, knight g5, f4, g3. I gotta move my queen, that's what I have to do. That's why this bishop move was so bad. I mean, having the bishop. What did I do? Oh yeah, no, it works. Accident. It was an accident. Exchange or free piece. Okay, entire piece. I didn't realize it was a deflection, honestly. Nope. What's going on? All right, got that one. It got tricky in time pressure. Got tricky, many mistakes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take last game and then we are done. We've been here for almost 3 hours. So let me go to the next one. Why is this not working? No, not working. Yep, this one worked. Let's do it. Good game. That was a good game. So this is 3 minutes, 2-second increment. Let's see, still they could place e4, no. E5, they don't have the knight controlling e5. Now this bishop, we leave it behind, it's okay, it's temporary, not a big deal. At this point, just enjoy it. Today, no more chess, just take a break, do something else, go to a tournament, take good notation, because the main thing from the tournament is learning from your games. So make sure you take good notation. If for any reason your notation gets messed up or you cannot notate the whole game, ask your opponent to let you take a picture of his notation, because that's the most important thing. And have fun, have fun. You're gonna see after that first tournament, you're gonna look at the game differently. It's just a whole different thing. Okay, so let me take. No, take first. I think it's a matter of style, matter of taste. Guys, one is e4, one is d4. I have never played the London as my main opening. Ruy Lopez, I like it better, but that's just me. That's just me. Great experience. No, after we could do that, but not today. Not today. I'm already. Even if I play it, I'm gonna get destroyed, even more destroyed than I would normally would, because I'm already tired. I'm already tired. No. What? Yeah. You're more than ready. What do I do for a living? Well, you're not gonna believe me, but I'll tell you anyways, just in case. There is this company that they pay you $7,000 a week, but you only work 2 weeks a month, and that's why it's good for me. And all you have to do, they put you in a room, and you just need to scream for 8 hours. Of course, you have breaks in between, but that's all you have to do. And it seems easy, but many people just cannot take it. You just go in there, you clock in, and you scream. I don't know what they use that for, but they pay you for it. So I just signed up. I've been there for a while now. Yeah, that's what I do. Can we take? What? Maybe not. We could do that, my friend. You could do that. We could definitely do that. Okay, my opponent now is coming full force. Okay, we know what you're trying to do, my friend. You gotta be careful. What? F6, kick you out. F6, kick you out. Yeah, would you do it? The question is, would you do it? Because I have a lot of friends that I tell them, and they're like, "Hey, get me a spot," and then they think about it and they don't do it. So I know it seems easy, but it's not as easy as it seems, guys. What am I trying to do here? There you go. There you go. There you go. It's just like, can you really do it? Like, imagine just going to a place just to scream. That's what you do. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Uh-oh. Mistake everywhere. I think mistake everywhere. Yeah. That was the way to go, by the way. That was the way to go. We've had a lesson on this. 2 rooks for the queen. Ooh, careful. These guys. Now, where's this knight gonna go? Oh, there? What? I was not expecting that. What is that? Oh, okay, I have this move. Go up. Interesting position. Yeah, they give you some supplements and that's it, but and besides, it's like that's why it's 1 week on, 1 week off. So you have a week to rest, then get back at it. Okay, give me that. Okay, now happy to get the 2 rooks back for my queen because now I'm up a piece. This rook is sort of trapped. No, it's not trapped. Come on. What did I do? Am I losing this now? Yeah. I don't know why I thought I was safe with that. Okay. I don't know, Richard. I don't know what the big deal is. All I know is that they pay for it. Happy to do it. And I don't even ask, what do you want it for? Okay. No. Okay, so I'm taking here. Last game is the one that's gonna get me in trouble. Can you believe that? Well played by my opponent. Very well played. Hi. Ooh, that was a fancy move. That's it. Nothing more. Okay, guys, we gotta show some respect and resign. Last game, someone made me cry, so that's it. All right, guys, thank you for joining. Like always, I'm going to leave it here. Lesson 194 is coming out on Saturday. So let me just make sure we're good here. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Okay. Let me just show you quickly. Right here we go. Okay, so this is lesson 194 coming out on Saturday, and of course every Tuesday and Thursday we're gonna be here. Tuesday we try to do something like a session where we just train tactics, just about learning something instead of playing games. And then Thursdays we do either a tournament or we just play random games, like we did today. So with that said, have a good weekend, be safe. Of course I was joking about, and I know I have to clarify, I was joking about the job, the screaming job, but all right, finish exam. All right, so we just finished here, but I always see you, so I know I'm gonna see you on Tuesday or on Thursday. And you got it, guys. You got it. Thank you for being here. It's never gonna happen. So that's it, guys. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you on Saturday, then Tuesday, and then Thursday.